Well, good afternoon, and on behalf of Commissioners Therese Brown and Rich Beck, I am Nelson Peters, and I want to welcome you to a sort of a reopening of the Allen County Employee Health Clinic. And I say that for this reason. We started out in 2006 when health insurance costs were going through the roof. People were routinely looking at double-digit inflation on their insurance premiums. And Allen County was no exception at the time. We were spending a big chunk as a self-insured employer on our employees and on the entire program. So we knew then that we had to get creative and figure out a few ways to begin to lower some of the costs. Well, in 2006, we established an employee health clinic under the Fort Wayne Medical Education Group in, believe it or not, this exact same spot. That's not true. It was actually over at the Russo Center. When we moved over here, it was moved into this exact same spot. It was kind of neat because we began to see the cost of our health insurance bill begin to decrease over the ensuing years. Now, what was really even neater was the fact that in 2007, the Association of Indiana Counties recognized the Allen County Board of Commissioners with their Community Achievement Award. And that was for the clinic because it was, at the time, purportedly the first public sector employee health clinic in the entire state of Indiana. Well, Fort Wayne Med Ed began to get to a point where things were becoming a little bit more expensive for us. We sought ways to reduce our health insurance costs a little bit more and began working with Lutheran. And they said at the time, we think we can get you a pretty good deal on an employee health clinic, but it's got to be over in one of our ReadyMed facilities. And unfortunately, change for employees became a little hard. And to walk into a ReadyMed facility when they knew they could walk into their own clinic right here was something to be reckoned with. Well, we sought additional ways to try and curry favor with those employees, get them back in a better care situation in a place where they could actually call their own. And so just recently, we worked with Lutheran to build what you see behind us. And I am just very happy today to be standing in front of you on this official grand opening of this clinic to say to them, thank you for your work, thanks for getting us to this point, and thanks for keeping our Allen County employee health population that much healthier. I'd like to turn it over to Commissioner Therese Brown right now because she was sort of the mastermind behind getting this facility up and running and getting people back over here from the ReadyMed facility. So, Commissioner?
Thank you, Commissioner Peters. One of the things that made it actually a very rewarding opportunity was that though there was transition that was going on with ReadyMed, Lutheran, working with Highland, it gave us the ability to figure out how, to Commissioner Peters' point, the ability to give that special something back to our employees exclusively. And so with the opportunity and working specifically, I think even more so with Highland, going through the numbers, trying to figure out ways to barter, trade, to make this an opportunity to really bring it back to where it was employee exclusive. This facility is not open to the public. This is currently, and maybe at some point it could be, but right now and for the foreseeable future, this facility is for the benefit of our county employees. And to that end, the city of Fort Wayne was gracious enough to allow us the opportunity to go literally back into a space that had already been repurposed. They were gracious enough to find space for our third-party IT administrative group that works with both entities, find them another location to be able to bring us back to the location that our employees had the benefit of utilizing in the past. So it's going to be familiar ground. As you walk through this particular facility, you will see a lot of nuances that are similar, but it's a little bit smaller, but it still has 2 rooms in it for the employees, for the individuals needing services. And so please make sure you take an opportunity to walk through it, because it is a beautiful space. And I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to our building maintenance department, because that department saved a considerable amount of funds for us in reconstituting and reconfiguring this facility at a very minimal cost, but it looks fantastic. So thank you to those employees of the department for building maintenance. So it's an honor to be able to have this ribbon cutting today and to be able to have our employees have a place called home for their health care. So I will now turn it over to Lutheran Hospital.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Brown. For you, those of you who have not had an opportunity to meet me, I'm relatively new to the community, maybe 2 months in now. My name is Scott Teffeteller, and I have the privilege of being the new market CEO for Lutheran Health Network. So I don't quite have the history, so if you guys will bear with me just a little bit, I want to make sure that I've got just a few remarks, and I want to make them as precise as possible. So I will be reading a few of these, so I apologize up front. So Commissioners, again, thank you for allowing us to partner with you. That's extremely important for us as a health network, is that we want to be your partner. We want to be your provider of choice. You are very blessed with the individuals that we have here. So I want to make sure that we welcome our team that's going to be providing excellent care to your employees, and that is, and forgive me on the pronunciation name, so if Andrea Therese? Sheree, I'm sorry, Angela, she is the clinic coordinator. Trish Dingman will be the nurse practitioner who will work with Dr. Dean Elsner for caring of your employees. So thank you for allowing us to do that. Our mission is we want to build enduring relationships with our patients and provide a value to the communities we serve by bringing us together. And that's exactly why we're here together. This is just another example of how we can work locally with you to provide a value to the community and to serve patients, and specifically your employees. We're pleased to expand our relationship. As you heard by the Commissioner, this is not a new relationship, but this is an expanded relationship, and it truly is something to give back to your employees that are right here so they can receive the excellent care that they deserve and they need. You've already kind of touched on healthcare has gotten more expensive, so what can we as a healthcare system do to work with employers to lower the healthcare costs? And this is a great example. So what are your employees going to be able to get here? That's question number one. So what they're going to be able to take advantage of is they're going to get their lab work, going to be able to get their prescriptions, they're going to have access to wellness assessments, annual physicals, and general medical visits. You know, they're also going to have the ability to tap into Lutheran Health Network on our online portals to schedule other appointments that we can't do here if they need some additional services. So this is truly, we value the opportunity to work with you, and we thank you for being dedicated servants to the people here of Allen County. My wife and I are relocating here to Allen County, and we're glad to be part of the Allen County and be part of the Fort Wayne family. So with that, I say let's cut this ribbon and let's make a great place for your people to receive care. So thank you all very much.
A really hard one.
The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne. the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. If you or anyone you know might be interested in making a television show, please call 260-421-1250. Access Fort Wayne is a department of the Allen County Public Library.
I'm Allen County Commissioner Nelson Peters, congratulating Access Fort Wayne on 40 years of service to our community.